Hello friends, welcome to this video on triangles. Today we will discuss the inequalities in a triangle. So far we have learnt about the congruence of triangles and the properties of a triangle. Now we will see what relation is established between unequal sides or angles of a triangle. Friends, let's start with an activity. We will construct a triangle by taking 10 pieces of wood of 2 cm, 3 cm and 6 cm, where the base is the 6 cm piece of wood and the remaining two sides are 2 and 3 cm respectively. Can such a triangle be formed? You can see that this is not possible. Now let's do one thing. If we add the two wooden sticks of length 2 cm and 3 cm, they will have a full length of 5 cm, which is less than the base or the third side with a length of 6 cm. And that is why it is impossible to construct a triangle with these lengths. The construction of a triangle is possible only if the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. And this is the theorem which says that the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Therefore, we can say for triangle PQR that the sum of sides PQ and QR is greater than side PR. The sum of sides PQ and PR is greater than side QR. And the sum of sides QR and PR is greater than side PQ. Friends, we know that there are different types of triangles like equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle and scalene triangle. We know that in an equilateral triangle, all three sides and angles are equal. In an isosceles triangle, two angles and their opposite sides are equal. And in a scalene triangle, the measure of the three angles and the length of the three sides are unequal. Friends, the measurement of the angles of triangles depends on the lengths of the opposite sides. Look at triangle PQR and tell which is the longest side and the greatest angle. Here, let us increase side RP a little more to the point P' and let's connect Q to P'. Now you can see that as we increase the length of side RP, it also increased the measurement of angle Q, and now here RP' is the longest side and angle Q is the greatest angle. There are two theorems based on this concept. In any triangle, the side opposite to the greatest angle is longer. If two sides of a triangle are unequal, then the angle opposite to the longer side is greater. Friends, that's all in this session. Today we discussed the inequalities in a triangle. See you in the next video. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to this video on triangles. In the previous video, we discussed inequalities in a triangle. Today, we will solve some questions based on the same. So let's start with the first question. Of the given options, which option is appropriate for the construction of triangle ABC? How to solve this type of question? We know that for the construction of a triangle, the sum of its any two sides must be greater than the third side. So, we have to check whether the given options agree with this rule or not. Let's take the first option. The sum of side AB and side BC is greater than side AC. Similarly, the sum of side BC and side AC is greater than side AB. And the sum of side AC and side AB is greater than side BC. Therefore, triangle ABC can be constructed from these sides. Therefore, according to the question, this option is correct. Similarly, in the second option, the sum of side AB and side BC is greater than side AC. And since the length of all three sides are equal, therefore, we will get all three inequalities like this. And thus triangle ABC can be formed from these sides. Therefore, according to the question, this option is also correct. Now let's move to the last option. Here also we will repeat the same process. You can pause the video and try to solve it yourself. Here, the sum of side AC and side AB is equal to side BC. Therefore, triangle ABC cannot be formed from these sides. So, according to the question, this option is incorrect. Now let's take the next question. Prove the following statements in quadrilateral PQRS. First of all, we will construct a quadrilateral and name it PQRS. Now, we will join the diagonals QS and PR. We will solve the first question. We have to prove that PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP is greater than QS plus PR. In a triangle, the sum of two sides is greater than the third side. So, in triangle PQR, we can say that the sum of side PQ and side QR is greater than side PR. Similarly, in triangle QRS, the sum of side QR and side RS is greater than side QS. In triangle RSP, the sum of side RS and side SP is greater than side PR. In triangle SPQ, the sum of side SP and side PQ is greater than side QS. Now, if we add all four inequalities, then we will get. Now, by simplification of the left side and the right side, you will get. And thus we proved that the sum of the four sides of a quadrilateral PQRS is larger than the sum of its diagonals. Let's move to the second question. Here we have to prove. First, we will name the intersection of the diagonals as O. Friends, if we pay attention here, we have four small triangles. Triangle POQ, triangle QOR, triangle ROS and triangle SOP. We know that the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Hence, in triangle POQ, the sum of side PO and side OQ is greater than side PQ. Similarly, in triangle QOR, the sum of side QO and side OR is greater than side QR. In triangle ROS, the sum of side RO and side OS is greater than side RS. In triangle SOP, the sum of side SO and side OP is greater than side SP. Now if we add all four inequalities, then we get. By simplifying it, we will get. If you write it this way, it will be something like PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP is smaller than 2 PR plus QS. And thus, it has also been proved. So friends, that's all in this session. Today we solved some questions based on inequalities in a triangle. In the next session, we will discuss some facts related to this topic. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to this video on triangles. In the previous video, we solved some questions based on the inequalities in a triangle. Today, we will discuss some facts related to the same. So let's start. With reference to triangle ABC of the given options, which option is correct? In the first option, if the sum of AB and BC is equal to AC, it will form a line and not a triangle. This means that this option is incorrect. According to the second option, angle B is greater than angle C. So the side opposite to angle B will be greater than the side opposite to angle C. That is, side AC will be greater than side AB, or in other words, side AB will be smaller than side AC. This means that this option is also incorrect. Now let's move to the next option. Here, side BC is smaller than side AC. That is, the angle opposite to side BC will be smaller than the angle opposite to the side AC, which means angle A will be smaller than angle B. Or in other words, angle B will be greater than angle A. Therefore, this option is correct. Now let's take the last option. Side BC is smaller than the sum of side AB and side AC. These are the three sides of the triangle ABC, and the size of any one side of a triangle is smaller than the sum of the other two sides. So, this option is also correct. Let's take the next question. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle A is equal to angle P. So, the opposite side, side BC of angle A, will be equal to the opposite side, side QR of angle P. Is this statement true? You can also pause the video to answer this question. Friends, triangle ABC and triangle PQR are two different triangles. Just because their angles are equal, it doesn't mean the length of their sides of these triangles will also be equal. Friends, if you look at these triangles, then the measurement of both angle A and angle P is 90 degrees. But the length of their opposite sides, side BC and side QR, are not equal to each other. Therefore, this statement is false. This type of concept is true for only one triangle and not in case of two different triangles. Friends, with this, we will end this video. Today we discussed some facts related to inequalities in a triangle. See you in the next video. Thank you.